Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Welcome to my July wrap up and August TBR. So, end of the month, and these are the books that I read. So, the first one is The Inhuman Condition by Clive Barker. I love this. This is horror. It was bloody awesome, really cool. I gave it 5 stars. If you'd like to hear more on what I thought about it, I will leave a link down below to my thoughts video. Okay, all the books that I'm going to show you have a thoughts video, so I will say something briefly and I will leave all the links down below to this. So the first one. Okay. Next is I reread Coraline by Neil Gaiman. It was a lot. It was better. It was even better this time around than it was when I read it last year. Kind of read this twice this month. I also buddy read this with Michael. I think this was a fantastic story, and I loved it. And I loved it more this time around. I also loved the movie. The link will be down below. I also, some of you saw, I have another edition of this. Beautiful. So there it is. Right. I forgot to, before I forget, the illustrations here are by David McCain. The illustrations in this book are by David McCann. I will also leave that down below. Tell me if I forget. Okay, next is White Cat by Holly Black. This is the first book in the Curse Workers. I forgot to say I gave Coraline 4 stars. Now this is the first book in the Curse Workers series. I thought this was really awesome. I loved how dark it was and how gray, how gray the character Castle, how great Castle was. I just loved it. I will admit it, I am not a good person. Again, I will leave a link down below to my thoughts on this. Yes, I make a lot of thoughts in the book video. So there it is. This is the Hebrew translation, and this is translated by by Inbal Sagiv Nakdimon. I will also leave her down below. I forgot to say, and I wanted to say this for quite a while. If some of you saw my middle booktuber tag that I did that was created by Jayesh Chaya, this is the picture. The thumbnail is his face. Because I didn't know what to put and I thought, oh wait, I have him. I'll put him. So yeah, he's there. I wanted to say this. I gave this 4 or 5 stars. I don't fully remember. 4 or 5. I will leave the down below. Okay, and next I reread again after years The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. It was really nice. It was just as fun as before, and I definitely want to read more books by Dr. Seuss. The illustrations are also by Dr. Seuss. Last time I didn't check that. But now I know all the illustrations are by him too. There's the cat. Don't watch the movie with your children, because I believe it should be R-rated. Okay, that was The Cat in the Hat. And last but by no means least, Wonderstruck by Brian Slasnick. Wonderstruck by Brian Slasnick. What can I say? I already said so many times how much I love this book and how brilliant it is, and how I love the illustrations. The illustrations are also by Brian Slasnick. I will leave all the stuff down below, translators, illustrators, and I'll also leave and if you want to hear more, I will leave a link to my thoughts video down below. It's a brilliant book. Gave it 5 stars, definitely. Okay, I will put this down because it was heavy. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so now to my August TBR. Okay, so I'm going to have sort of a new, not new, sort of a new TBR plan. Okay, so I'm very erratic with my TBRs. I mean, they're huge, but not because I think I will finish all these books in that month, but just because, I want to read them, they're there. And I could spontaneously start something. So, it gets confusing. I could start something, I could decide to read something in another time, and so I decided to put now every month 3 books on my TBR, 3 books that I at least know I will finish, and I'm certain they'll be in the video, and if I read something additional to that, then it will be read. So I will show you now 2 books, and the third book will be shown in my Darth Vader on box reveal. So I'm sure not a lot of you know what I'm talking about. It's I have a Darth Vader box, a box with Darth Vader on it, and there I put a book in the first of every month and open it in the next month in the first. So that book, so the third book of my TVR will now be revealed on the 1st of August, and so on and so forth. So I will now show you these 2, and the third one, if you're insanely interested to know, will be shown on the 1st of August. Okay, so the first book that I'm going to read this month is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. By Rainbow Rowell. Yes, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I'm going to buddy read this with. Sorry. I'm going to buddy read this with Liko from Liko Likes Books and Chan from Secondhand Chan. The only thing I so far know about this book is I want to read the book that's based on the fan fiction in this book, Carry On, but I was suggested I read this first, and well, now I'm going to in a buddy read. My first buddy read. I'm excited. And what I know about this is this 2 twins, if I'm not mistaken, go to college. One of them becomes open and outgoing and all that jazz, and the other one does not, and shenanigans ensue, I guess. I forgot to I found this when I looked at the book recently. It's got apparently some this inside. I think it's pictures or fan fiction and stuff. Apparently, it has that. I didn't know, and here it has. Excuse me. Here it has this comic thingy. I didn't know that. I didn't notice. That's the wrapping paper. And here it has, I think, the 2 characters in the fan fiction. Cute. So yes, that'll be the book. And now the second book is Animorphs. I love Animorphs. One second, I just want to make sure I'm saying this right. Animorphs, number 14, The Unknown, by K.A. Applegate, or Catherine Applegate. I don't know. In some places it's K.A., and some places it's Catherine. Catherine Applegate. So this is a series. This is a sci-fi series about a group of kids that one day as they walk home, they come across they witness a spaceship crashing into the Earth, and an alien comes out and tells them that the Earth is already taken by a race of aliens, and he's dying, and so he gives them power. Well, the power is not a spoiler. You can guess from this already. The power to change into different animals, to get their DNA samples and to change to them. And so he gives them this power before he dies, and that's it. From then on, how they fight this race of aliens. I'm already at the 14th book, which is also a little sad because it's going to be very difficult from now on to get the rest of them. I got almost all the translated up until book 13 from one woman. I bought it from her, and well, I guess now it's gonna be more difficult to find them, but it's okay. I'll somehow find them all because I do want to finish this series. It's super cute. Also, it's very short. This is the Hebrew translation, and this was translated by Marina Grosslerner. 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 Oops. Shit. Almost fell. Almost. So yes, I will also leave that down below, the translator. So I'm very looking forward to reading this. It's been a while since I read an Animorphs book. And so I will get to it soon. There's Cassie. Turning into a horse. Kind of wonder how they did this effect. It's really cool. And that is it. This is in green. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, till next time. Bye.